So the inexhaustible service of Advaita is useless for one who does not accept. Gaur Chandra is the Lord of all. And then very clearly it has been said here, the 10-headed Ravana worshipped Shiva with great devotion and disrespected Ramchandra. As a result, his head was severed from his body. He did not know that Lord Shiva rejected him from his heart. Therefore, Ravana's service is fruitless and he was burned to death along with his family. This happens if you reject the spiritual master and try to attain Lord, then one gets birth either in a demon family, it becomes demonic. We have the example of Gorilla Rakshasa. Gorilla Rakshasa was in the previous birth, he was devotee of Ramchandra. But he used to criticize Lakshmana. So the result was he was born in a demonic family and also is killed by Balaram. Gorilla Rakshasa was killed by Balaram in the next life. So it is said, Lord Shiva is Chalaguru. Chalaguru means one who has such type of demonic tendency. Then Lord Shiva fools them. It's very important. Lord Shiva fools them. Okay, now 149th verse. Antare chadila Shiva sena jane yaha seva vyartha haila maila swamsha pudiyam. So Ravana was not knowing that already he was rejected by Lord Shiva. Why? Because Lord Shiva is a great devotee of Krishna. He cannot see that Ravana is accepting Sita but rejecting Ramachandra. So already he was now he's rejected by Lord Shiva. So all the services, whatever he has done to please Lord Shiva, that all became fruitless. He was burnt to death along with his family. Bhala manda Shiva kichu bhangiya na kaya yara buddhi thake sehi chitte bhuji layan. Lord Shiva does not reveal what is good and bad for someone, but one who has intelligence can understand. Yehi mata advaitera chittana bhujiyan bolaya advaita bhakta Chaitanya nindiyang. So in this way, people blaspheme Lord Chaitanya while claiming to be devotees of Advaita, without understanding Advaita's heart. Na bole Advaita kichu swabhava karane nadhare Vaishnava vakya mare bhala mane. Due to his nature, Advaita does not say anything. But one who does not accept the statements of the Vaishnavas is certainly vanquished. So it's very important. When your Guru Acharya, they say something, we should accept. The Vaishnavas, the statements of the Vaishnavas, the Shastras are true. Yahara prasade advaitera sarva siddhi hena chaitanyera kichuna janaya siddhi. Such a person does not know the glories of Lord Chaitanya, by whose mercy Advaita has all perfection. So people out of ignorance were criticizing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was wonderfully glorifying Advaita Acharya, at the time, people were criticizing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They were not knowing glories of Chaitanya, the glories of Advaita. Advaita Acharya attained perfection just because he followed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's every statement. Iha balite aise dhana mari bare aho maya balavati ki bali batare. As soon as we declare this, people rush to beat us. Alas, how powerful the illusory energy is. What can we say to them? Being determined to blaspheme Sri Chaitanya, the so-called devotees of Advaita commit such offenses in the course of glorifying Advaita. that as a result, the degradation is guaranteed. Now, accepting Advaita but rejecting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that is not accepted. Like Ravana accepted Lord Shiva but rejected Lord Ramchandra. So again, degradation is guaranteed. Even though Sri Advaita Prabhu does not award suitable punishment to those people, their inauspiciousness is inevitable. Sri Chaitanya Deva's mercy is the source of Sri Advaita Prabhu's all perfection. Therefore, such aversion to Lord Chaitanya can never purify them. When the insurmountable illusory energy of Vishnu induces the living entities to become averse to the Lord's service by covering their service propensity, they attack the devotees of Gaura. Now, accepting Chaitanya, rejecting the devotees, that is also not permissible. And accepting the devotees but rejecting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you cannot separate Bhakta and Bhagavan. Bhakta Raja Alamkara Iha Nahi Jane. Advaitaira Prabhu Gaura Chandra Nahi Mane. They do not know that Advaita Prabhu is the ornament and king of the devotees. They do not accept Gaur Chandra as the Lord of Advaita. Sri Chaitanya Deva is the most enchanting Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sri Advaita Prabhu is like Sri Chaitanya's ornament. Without understanding this, the blasphemy of Mahaprabhu in the form of accepting Sri Advaita Prabhu as Shyam Sundar and Sri Gaur Sundar as subordinate to Advaita Prabhu that was spread among those who were known as Advaita's followers is certainly far away from the kingdom of devotional service. So they did a wrong thing. They accepted Advaita as Shyam Sundar and they thought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is subordinate to Advaita Prabhu. So this is a complete wrong philosophy. So what happened? Their degradation was inevitable. And then they cannot enter the kingdom of devotional service. Advaita Acharya is an ornament of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhakta and Bhagavan cannot be separated. Bhaktas are the ornaments for Lord. Pure devotees, when we are speaking about the pure devotees. Even a neophyte, Krishna accepts the neophytes also. But pure devotees, Krishna, because pure devotees don't know anybody except Krishna. Neophytes are like they may come, they may go. But pure devotees, that is Uttamadhikari Bhaktas, Madhyamadhikari Bhaktas, they have complete faith in the Shastras. So Bhakta, Bhakti, Bhagavan. Purve ye akhyana haila yei satya haya tahate pratita yara nahi tar kshaya. Whatever I have described so far is true. Anyone who does not believe these statements will be vanquished. So Vrindavan Das Thakur says, whoever does not follow these statements, they will be vanquished. Yata yata shuna yara yate ka badani chaitanyera seva haite ara kichunai. Whatever glories you hear about the devotees are all due to their service to Lord Chaitanya. One's greatness is determined by how much he is engaged in the service of Lord Chaitanya. The degree of attachment one has for the service of Chaitanya determines one's higher or lower status. So how to measure our devotion? How eager we are to serve? Paraishanubhava viraktir anyatracha. Paraishanubhava. So the more I am inclined to serve, then automatically my inclination towards a materialistic life is reducing. So in this way, the greatness lies in the service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Mahaprabhu yare kripa kore, yare yana bhakya bhakti se adare. According to one's fortune, Nityananda Mahaprabhu award mercy then one engages in devotional service with faith. If you love someone, naturally you will serve. So if you love Nityananda Prabhu, Mahaprabhu, and their kripa is also there, and your eagerness is also there, then automatically one is engaged in the service of Gaur Sundar, Gaur Nityananda's lotus feet. Aharnisha Layaya Thakura Nityananda Molo Bhai Sava Mora Prabhu Gaurachandra. Day and night, Lord Nityananda instructed everyone. What did he say? Oh, brothers, Mora Prabhu, Bolo Bhai Sabas, everyone say, Gaura Prabhu, Gaura Chandra is my master. Ankita, Ankita. So Gaur Chandra is my master. So in this way, Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balram himself, he tells to everyone to say this. Chaitanya Smarana Kori Acharya Koshani Niravadhi Kande Arakichu Smriti Nai. So always remembering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, Acharya Koshani, that is Advaita Acharya, used to cry constantly and forget everything. Iha dekhi Chaitanyete Yara Bhakti Naya Tahara Alape Haya Sukriti Rakshayan. So one's piety diminishes by speaking with someone who does not develop devotion for Chaitanya, even after seeing this. So one who does not have faith in Lord, why to speak to them? If you speak to them, what happens? One's own piety is diminished. And even if you want to speak to them, you speak about Lord. And if they are very much against Krishna consciousness, then better avoid them. Because Ashatadhani Mukhe Pashnuvati Yachopadesh Shivanama Aparadha. This is the 8th Nama Aparadha. Among the 10 Nama Aparadhas, one of the Nama Aparadha is don't give Krishna consciousness to those people who are faithless. Let them suffer. Let them suffer their suffering. You can try out. But if they are very much against Krishna consciousness, avoid them. Don't try to keep even friendship with them. Just avoid them. Because if you do not do that, if you don't follow what Shastras say, then one's piety also will go away. Because we are just sadhakas. We are not at the level of very uttam adhikaris. For them, there is no difference between a person who is chanting, a person is not chanting. They know how to give Krishna consciousness. They know how to tackle such people. We as sadhakas is better we avoid, like we don't know how to hold the knife, then what you should do? Keep the knife aside. But that doesn't mean that knife has no utility. We don't know how to utilize it. The same way, because we are sadhakas, better is avoid such people who don't have love for Lord. Shri Advaita Prabhu always cries while remembering the lotus feet of Chaitanya. He does not think of anything other than Lord Chaitanya. By speaking with those who do not develop devotion after discussing these topics, one becomes distracted from devotional service rather than awakening one's good fortune. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself in the mood of Srimati Radharani, who has come to teach. Krishna has come to teach what he has spoken in Bhagavad Gita, practical application of Bhagavad Gita, how to follow each and every instruction which has been given in Bhagavad Gita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to teach it practically in the mood of a devotee. So one has to have faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If a person is accepting Krishna but not accepting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, again that person is performing the most degrading activity. You're accepting Krishna, but you're not accepting Chaitanya. No, Shastras say, Bhagavatam speaks. Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yagyahi Sankirtana Prayari Jantihi Sometasaha. Only intelligent people will understand that Krishna appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to inaugurate Sankirtana movement. The Sankirtana movement is the Maha Yajna for this Kali Yuga. Vaishnavagra Ganyaha Buddhye Ye Advaita Gaya. See, say Vaishnava Janme Janme Krishna Paya. One who glorifies Advaita as the topmost Vaishnava is a real Vaishnava. He attains Krishna birth after birth. Who is Advaita Acharya is Sadashiv himself. So understanding Advaita as the greatest Vaishnava, Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava. So one should understand the positions of each along with Krishna. What is the position of Lord Shiva, who is Mahadev? What are the positions of other devatas, Brahmaji, Durgaji, Ganapati, Surya, Lord Surya? What are their positions with Krishna? That all one has to understand. Ekala Ishvara Krishna, Anya Bhaktas. Everyone is only servant of Krishna. Ekala Ishvara Krishna, he is the controller. Only those who serve Shri Advaita Prabhu by considering him the greatest of all Vaishnavas are called Vaishnavas. And those who consider Shri Advaita Prabhu as the supreme enjoyer Krishna and Shri Gaur Sundar as a subordinate devotee can never attain the lotus feet of Krishna. This is ulta. This is just contradictory. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is supreme enjoyer, but Advaita Prabhu is subordinate. But if he does it exactly opposite, then he will never attain the lotus feet of Krishna. Those who accept Advaita Prabhu as the topmost Vaishnava will attain the opportunity to serve Krishna but in every birth. Advaitera sei se ekanta priyatara ye marma na jane yata adhama kinkara. Such a person is most dear to Advaita. His fallen servants do not know this confidential fact. The real servants of Shri Advaita Prabhu know that Shri Advaita is subordinate to Shri Chaitanya. They are dear to Advaita. And those servants who do not accept Advaita Prabhu as the eternal servant of Krishna, though they consider themselves servants of Advaita, and though they consider themselves the servant of and those servants who do not accept Advaita Prabhu as the eternal servant of Krishna, though they consider themselves servants of Advaita, are most fallen. Again, if you do not accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are fallen. If you do not accept Advaita Prabhu, then also you are fallen. They are serving Advaita, but they are not understanding that Advaita Prabhu is eternal servant. He is not the Lord. He is the servant of Krishna. He is which Lord? He is servitor Lord. One is servant God, one is served God. So Advaita Prabhu is also Lord, but which Lord? Servant Lord. Those on the pretext of devotional service exhibit pride by covering the actual truth cannot be candidates for Advaita's mercy. So Advaita Acharya, he is teaching us how to perform devotional service. Devotional service is performed by accepting the servants of Lord first and understanding their factual position, that they are there to give us devotional service and teach us how to serve. So in this way, Advaita Acharya, who is the Guru, to teach us how to get Krishna. And Krishna and Guru both are standing, then first one has to pay obeisances to Guru, not directly go to Krishna. That is why in our temples, first we go to Srila Prabhupada, pay obeisances, and then beg for getting qualification to take darshan of Krishna. So in this way, first it is the acharyas, and then we have to go to Krishna. And one is accepting acharyas only as God, then they will never attain devotional service. Because even acharyas will not like this. Though you serve acharyas, you serve your spiritual master as good as God. Sakshat dharitvena samasta shastri. So you serve as good as God. You should know the position in comparison to Lord. Sabara Ishvara Prabhu Gauranga Sundara Yai Kathaya Dvaitera Priti Bahutara. Lord Gaur Sundar is the controller of everyone. This statement is very dear to Advaita. What acharyas want to hear? They want to hear that Lord Gaur Sundar is the controller. So Advaita Prabhu used to like when everybody used to say, yes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the controller. Advaitera Shri Mukhera ye sakala katha yihate sandeham ichunakara sarvatha. All these statements emanated from Advaita's own mouth. So one should never have any doubt in this regard. Advaitera Boliya Gitara Satya Patha Vishwambara Lukaila Bhakti Rakapata. After explaining the actual purport of the Bhagavad Gita words to Advaita, Vishwambar hid the door of devotional service. Since the so-called descendants of Shri Advaita and their followers have a perverted conception about Advaita's actual identity, they cannot understand that he is conversant with the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They fall from the platform of devotional service by taking shelter of Mayavad philosophy. They preach that the non-devotional activities of karma jnana are the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted Sri Advaita Prabhu as an intimate devotee and instructed him. But he closed the door of devotional service to Advaita's so-called descendants and their fallen followers and drowned them in the well of Mayavad philosophy, thereby converting them into smartas, so that they could enjoy happiness and distress in the kingdom of fruitive activities. Even today, those persons who desire to be identified as descendants of Advaita have a strong inclination for fruitive activities and Mayavad philosophy. Therefore, it is understood that they are situated outside the closed door of the temple of Lord's service rather than engaged on the path of devotional service. You have smartas in every community. You see the smartas, they are more engaged in, though they may be reading Vedas and all those things, but they are into material activities. They have not given up the material activities. Their inclination towards doing some social work, their inclinations in seeing some movies and all these things have not gone. But see Srila Prabhupada's movement. If you're on the TV and sit, you will find yourself guilty. But who is there to see us? We can also see, isn't it? Everybody, in everyone's house, you have TV, you have the freedom to go to theaters, you have freedom to enjoy the materialistic life, you have freedom to go to hotels. But a sincere devotee, a sincere follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, automatically gives up all these things. Paraishanubhava virakti anyatra cha. Automatically this virakti happens. If this virakti is not happening, then question yourself that still, why am I not progressing in devotional service? Why still I have the desire to observe some TV programs, go to some hotels, enjoy materialistic life, enjoy materialistic talk, enjoy with the materialistic people, go to some picnics. So ask yourself, there also you will think, you will try to, you'll try to give some justification. When I go there, I say Jai Shri Krishna. When I go there, I just chant sometimes. But still, if you see how much we are chanting and really how much we are enjoying, the enjoyment part is more. Chanting is just because we have to justify. Because somewhere there is a guilt. What am I doing is actually wrong. So one should completely have this conviction. Paraishanubhava viraktir anyatra cha. If we really want to progress in devotional service, especially those who are initiated and those who are inclined to get initiated from the Gaudiya Vaishnava Dhara, he should have the complete faith first. That if we have the propensity to enjoy material life, then we have to beg for the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Don't try to justify. When I go there, I say Jai Shri Krishna. Nothing is going to happen because they are not interested in hearing about Krishna. In fact, we are wasting our time and energy. Even whatever piety we have attained, that also slowly will be wiped off. The same time we can use in reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, hearing Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, chanting. So as sadhakas cannot just give justification for what wrong things they are doing. It's just a waste of time. Because as an initiated devotee or maybe aspiring initiated devotees, they should know to value the time which has been given to them. Every moment, tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Krishna clearly says, all the time employ in thinking how to serve Krishna. How best I can serve Krishna. We have temples to serve Krishna. We have Hare Krishna Mahamantra to chant. We have book to read. When we go to office, the consciousness is whatever I earn, I should use it in Krishna's service. So the propensity to do the charity, everything should be there. Tan, man, dhan. I will keep the dhan, but I will not give. I will just give sometimes the tan, sometimes the man. It doesn't work. If we don't know to sacrifice, then we can never progress also in devotional service. It is very clearly said by Srila Rupa Goswami. Advanced devotees, they use 50%, 50% in the service of Lord. Less advanced people, 25%. More or less advanced people, 10%. Whatever you are earning, 10% should be employed in Krishna's service. Every month we are getting salary or not? Then 50%, advanced devotees use 50%. Less advanced, come till 10%. The more, less, not advanced, you can say, they may give 1%. But at least something should be given. If we don't have the inclination to give, then we have the propensity to atyahara, just accumulate. This accumulation of money is not going to lead anywhere because Lakshmi comes to serve Krishna. So here that is why it's very clearly said, service. When we say service, we think only chanting. No, even the service involves engaging our all samarthya in propagating Krishna consciousness. It's a very, very important aspect. Sometimes we think, what is this always money, money? Yes, because Lord is giving Lakshmi to serve him. If we don't do that, it will go in some other way. The same Lakshmi takes the form of Mahamaya to deprive us of all the facilities which we could have got. You see, there are so many people who are just wasting their money, or their money is just going in some different ways. So we have to be very careful of the words given by our acharyas. We should just follow, simple, follow. If we have a doubt, then we cannot really relish the real meaning of devotional service. So here we'll stop. Any questions you can ask. No questions. Okay. Manchakripadarubhesha Kripasindu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavi Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Prabhupada.